What's going on, YouTube family? Garrett back at you guys again with another video. In today's video, I want to go through my comments here on YouTube and answer some of your guys' questions, some of the common questions I get on a regular basis. So hopefully I can make this video for you guys, answer all these different questions, because sometimes, you know, I'm running a business full-time, 60 hours a week, so I don't always have time to go through every single comment and reply to you guys. So I do apologize, but hopefully I can clear up some of these commonly asked questions for you here on this video. Also, before we get started, if you're new to the channel, you're looking to get into the e-commerce space, that's what my whole channel is about. We'd love to have you as a part of the family, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, so the first question is, if I choose the Amazon label service for my products, do I not need to provide barcodes for my products when I ship them? Will Amazon put barcodes based on the info of my product? Does Amazon take care of that in that case? So basically what this person is asking is, Amazon has a labeling service. So we all know there's a Amazon product label. You guys need to be putting over the UPC codes on all the products you're sending in. And what this is it's a way for Amazon to track your products, see who it belongs to, so on and so forth. So this person's asking if they choose to have Amazon label their products for them, they do charge a fee per label. So they're basically asking if Amazon's gonna put the barcode based on the info of their product. So there's a few different ways this works. If your product has a UPC that you scan in, right, it matches up with the Amazon listing, yes, once they scan that UPC, they already know that, hey, this is the labels we need to print out for the specific product, okay? So it matches up. UPC code on the product matches up with whatever it is. Now, if you're doing a private label product and you don't have a UPC, you just have a blank product, I don't see why that would make a difference. They could definitely do it still, but they might have trouble kind of figuring out, you know, if you have a bunch of products sent and they're different and they all don't, none of them have UPC codes on them, then they're going to have some issues with that. But if you're sending them all, it's all the same product, it's kind of common sense. They know, hey, these are the only labels we have to put on. So hopefully that answers your questions. If you're sending in multiple products, make sure all the products you have UPC codes and they're matching up with the listing, just so on Amazon, when they receive the product, scan it in to print the labels out, they know which products are which. Next comment is, what is the website he is using? And a lot of you ask this, especially who are new to the Amazon space. Most of them are referring to the website I use to scan all of my products into. Now, the website I use is called inventorylab.com. It's a ton of Amazon sellers use it. They have a bunch of great features, accounting features. They also have an app, which is another common question. Which app is he using? It's called Scoutify 2. And basically, if you invest in Inventory Lab, it's about $50 a month. It comes with Scoutify 2 for free. So definitely invest in that. I think that's probably one of the staples in everyone's business starting out. Get a software like Inventory Lab. It's gonna make your listing process a lot easier. You scan the stuff in, it prints out the labels, and it's just a lot easier, whereas if you're doing it just strictly on Amazon itself. So to answer your question, the website I'm using in most of the videos is Inventory Lab, and if you get Inventory Lab, it also comes with the free app Scoutify 2. Next question is, do we ship on our own, or is it FBA and retail arbitrage as well? So I'm guessing they're asking, hey, if I do retail arbitrage, am I gonna be shipping the products to the customer myself, or can we still participate in the FBA program? Yes, guys, you can definitely participate in the FBA program. It doesn't matter which business model you're doing. You can send whichever products you want to into FBA as long as they're not restricted type of products. You know, there's hazmat, other stuff I'll go over in another video. But yes, if you're doing retail arbitrage, I'd recommend doing FBA. I wouldn't recommend merge or fulfill unless you're kind of meeting time restrictions like in Q4. Again, another topic for another video. But yes, you can definitely participate in the FBA program if you're doing retail arbitrage. Most people do, and I recommend it if you're looking to take Amazon seriously. You're gonna make a lot more money if you're going the FBA route. Next question is, can I drop off at any UPS store? Can I drop off my packages, FBA shipments, to any UPS store? And the answer is yes. Look up the closest UPS store in your area. You can drop it off, or guys, you can actually schedule UPS to come pick it up from your house. It's about $11 if you live in a residential area. So if you have a lot of boxes, it's kind of worth the $11 if you value your time. I mean, if you want to spend 30 minutes driving down to the UPS, putting in the hard labor, go right ahead. But I schedule about 3 pickups a week with UPS. to come pick up all my packages to send off to FBA. If you guys want a video on that, how to actually schedule a pickup, it's pretty easy, but if you've never done it before, you might have problems with it. Let me know, I'll make a step-by-step video how to do that. So yes, you can drop it off at any UPS store. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Next question is, am I able to start with a low capital and work my way up to a larger investment? Now, yes, you can start with a low amount of capital, but some things you guys need to know about the Amazon FBA business or just Amazon e-commerce business in general. You have to have money to purchase the products you're gonna sell. So if you see a guru running an ad saying, I can have you making 100,000 in sales per month over the next 60 days, if you only got 2,000 bucks to start with, you're not hitting $100,000 months for a very long time, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you here on this video and tell you, yeah, you're gonna turn that 2 grand into 100,000 in sales in 60 days. No, it takes money to make money in this business. So yes, you can definitely start with a lower amount of money, but your options are gonna be limited, right? With private label, a lot of the good and lucrative products, you know, some of them need minimum investments of $10,000 and up, like the good lucrative product. You can start a private label product for 1,500 bucks, but it's most likely gonna be a piece of junk, crap, garbage product. So, or if you're doing wholesale, let's say you have 1,000 bucks, the wholesale margins aren't good enough to flip that money as fast as you could with, let's say, retail arbitrage. I've seen people make videos saying retail arbitrage margins aren't good. I can smoke in terms of return on investment, I can smoke any wholesale seller doing retail arbitrage. If you're just factoring in the return on investment, it's definitely not even close to scalable. When it comes to return on investment, flipping your money quickly, retail arbitrage is gonna be your best bet right off the bat. Get some capital, maybe get 5, 10K built up, then venture out into a private label or wholesale business model. So I hope that answers your question. Next question is online arbitrage and retail arbitrage against Amazon's terms of service. Now, this question gets brought up a lot due to the fact of there's a lot of false information that's spread from different sellers online that have different opinions, but I can tell you for a fact, retail arbitrage is not against Amazon's terms of service. Now, you cannot use a retail receipt to get ungated in a brand or a category, but you can use a retail receipt to fight inauthentic claims. And if any of you guys say you can't, I'll bet you $10,000. We'll go on YouTube live. I have proof in my Amazon account of me successfully appealing inauthentic claims with retail receipts. So don't tell me you can't, because you can. Stop scaring people saying that retail arbitrage is illegal. Retail arbitrage is not illegal. Go ask a lawyer. There's very definitive, there's laws that give people the right to resell products, okay? So don't tell me reselling from a retail store is illegal, okay? It's all BS. It's mostly just people they don't know what they're talking about. So don't worry if you're doing online arbitrage or retail arbitrage. It's not against the law. It's not against Amazon's terms of service. Just make sure you're keeping all your receipts. Make sure you're buying from legit retail stores. Don't go to Joseph's pawn shop and go buy some video games and resell them, because those receipts won't work. But if you're doing retail arbitrage from Walmarts, from Targets, from these well-known Kohl's, big box brand retailers, you're not gonna have any problem. Just make sure you keep track of every single receipt. So if an inauthentic claim comes up or anything is needed to prove where you source that product from, you have those things set in place so you can take action for that specific situation. And the last and final question of this video is, how do I get ungated to sell big name brand products on Amazon? Now, if you're new to Amazon, you probably are going out looking for products and scan everything, and everything you scan says you are restricted, okay? How do you get past that? How do you get able to sell these things? The fastest and easiest way is going to distributors, brands themselves, or wholesalers, and obtaining invoices, right? Amazon tells you what you need to provide them in order to get ungated. Now, don't forget, if you just go out there and sell things like books, stuff like that for like a 6 to 12 month period, you're gonna start getting auto approved. So when you request to get approved in a specific brand, it's gonna auto approve you without an invoice. But if you wanna get started right off the bat, never sold on Amazon, and start getting ungated in big brands, you're gonna need invoices, right? Or letters from the brand giving you permission, which you're probably not gonna get as a newbie because you probably don't know anything about Amazon, but it's not hard. Go out, set up your business, get the licenses you need to go and set up accounts with distributors. Find distributors that carry the brands you want to sell. Go to the distributor, order those products, 10 units or more, submit the invoice to Amazon and get approved. It's as simple as that. That's what if you see an ungating service that's charging you 500 bucks, all they're gonna do is they're either basically creating their own distribution company, right? And creating fake invoices to give to you to submit, I know people have gotten Unguided and Nike by doing that, creating their own distribution company, quote, and giving themselves a Nike invoice and then going and getting approved. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's against terms of service, but I do know for a fact, I know people close to me that have done that and gotten approved in Nike. Just go type in toy distributor on Google. Find a toy distributor. If you want to sell toys, find one with the brands that you want to sell, open an account with them, order their products, submit the invoice to Amazon, get approved. It's pretty easy. Amazon tells you what information or what documents they want for you to get approved. So what you do as an entrepreneur, you figure it out. You go figure out where to get those documents to get approved. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Those are pretty much the most common questions I get here on my channel. So I want to make a video so in the future, if more people comment, I can just link them to this video. But again, if you like the video, please give me a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps my YouTube videos get pushed out there, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But other than that, guys, see you on the next one.